Hi, welcome to the show. My name is Willow, and I have some interview questions for my friend here. Their name is Curtis Connors. So, Curtis, I have some questions for you. Um, with your show slash podcast, how did you end up creating your show slash podcast? What do you do? Like, what do you guys talk about and discuss, and how did it come about?
So my podcast is called Mythos, where I talk about ancient Greek mythology, sometimes going into Roman because you know what they did. I first came up with the idea because, of course, I'm obsessed with Greek mythology. I mean, some of the stories are just so cool to listen to and learn about. I figured when we got this assignment that I could tell some other people about it.
So, what was your first impressions of the show when you first started? Like, what were emotions going through when you were creating this beautiful podcast that you do, about Greek mythology and stuff? I'm kind of curious.
My first impressions. Well, at first it was actually a lot of fun to do the show. I had to, when I first started it, I had to first learn how to record, how to not accidentally go on air, but it was a lot of fun. And actually, I learned a lot of new myths and stories researching for this. So it was really great doing this.
Well, how about now, Curtis? What has changed from the beginning of your show, and how has your approach differed from when it originally began?
How has it changed? Well, technically, I started this show 3 years ago when I first started taking radio classes. And I think I stopped it for about 2 years because we had other assignments to do. And I didn't have a chance to take another one of these classes. But for what I'm going to do different, I think I'm going to try to focus more in on themes. For every story that I tell, there's going to have a certain theme overall for my 2 hours.
So, I have a quick question for last question of the night. So, what advice would you give new DJs slash podcasters this semester?
Advice for new DJs. That's a tough one. I think I'd say just have fun with it. I mean, you're only going to have so many chances to go live, and it's honestly a lot of fun. Once you get past the fear, it's probably one of the best experiences I've had here.